Happy Friday, baseball fans. West, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 11 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-3. At the start of the day, the Angels sit in third place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rangers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Astros earned the 3-game series to 5. Heading into the day, the Astros sit in second place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Marlins are in fourth place in the NL East. They're 18.5 games out of first. Tyler Glasnow collected the victory in his 12th win, helping the Rays over the White Sox 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Rays are in second place in the AL East, only a half game back, while the White Sox sit in third place in the American League Central, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. The Blue Jays completed a 3-game series sweep as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 10-7. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in fourth place in the American League East Division, 12.5 games back, while the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. Domingo Santana had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the Indians to the win over the Twins 9-5. He is currently riding a 14-game hitting streak. At the start of the day, the Twins are in second place in the AL Central, 11.5 games out of first. And the Indians are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Nationals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 4-2. Heading into the day, the Nationals are in second place in the NL East, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard, while the Braves are third in the division, 18 games out of first. The Rockies combined for 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-3. As of right now, the Mets are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rockies sit in third place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 1-0. In the standings, the Pirates are in third place in the NL Central. They're 17.5 games out of first. And the Brewers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Philadelphia Phillies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 8-0. At the start of the day, the Cardinals sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division, 20 games out of first, while the Phillies are in first place in the NL East, a commanding 8.5 games ahead of second. The San Diego Padres combined for 4 total home runs as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-1. Entering the day's action, the Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. And the Giants are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. The A's have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. The ball for Oakland in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Digging in now, Elvis Andrus, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And a bouncing ball, foul.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So now to the plate, Matt Duffy. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Lee is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Batting third.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Willie Calhoun stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers set down in order. Nothing for the Rangers to start. A's coming up on MLB Network. Corey Kluber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Striding in, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, number 22.
Now the pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. but they got to find a way to.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Looking up is the left fielder into the concrete staircases and gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 12 home runs for him now thus.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Digging in, Christian Carter. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Kluber has worked his way through more than 1,500 career innings. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike two. Base is empty here with nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cole is underneath this one. And he's got it for out number one.
Batting third, the
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Kenny Lofton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit
Batting
streak
fourth.
to 8 games. Are you
That's
aware of
shortstop.
stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Cooper Rush.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Cooper Ross batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. Line down the left field line. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner goes for second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gallo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Danny Santana is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ross is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number two.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Frazier, the former New York Met, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 1-0. That'll bring up the power hitter Matt Olson. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday.
Matt Olson.
First pitch on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, DJ.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Into the box, TJ Page, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. A dozen home runs, 39 driven in. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
This is one of the better hitters in the game right now, Dero. Struggling a little bit, hitting under 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, and he's going to have to get scalding hot if he wants to run down this batting title. I don't see it happening right now the way he's
swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. 19th home run for him on the season, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Austin Allen.
The catcher, Austin.
Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Now batting, number 22.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. With 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power. Just
oh, and he misses it. And he is in there.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kenny Lofton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We've played 2 full. It's the A's 4 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping in, Hunter Cole. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. So next to the plate for Texas, Robinson Chirinos, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Offered at a low one there, but came up empty. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the Rangers' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Nick Solak, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Chirinos, the runner at second with 1 away. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And he hits it hard to the right side. Throw goes to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Striding into the box, Matt Duffy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set, and the pitch. On, he pops it up. Simeon onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They trail here 4-0.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, Yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Darnell.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Mason.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The windup and the 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Stepping into the box, Cooper Ross. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3, P.J. Page.
Standing in, P.J. Page. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Line drive to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Willie Calhoun.
Willie Calhoun.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a real.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofton is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
At the plate, Danny Santana. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup laid off down around the shins. No runs, just one hit and one error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Simeon's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're down 4-0. So stepping in, Marcus Semien set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chop this one left side. Frazier's up with it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Now to the plate, Austin Allen. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Allen, originally from the state of Missouri, he was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Number 22.
Two away now in the Oakland fourth. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They lead it 4-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman, Todd.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A bouncer up the middle, taken in by Simeon. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Up next for the Rangers, Hunter Cole. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Christian Carter.
Christian Carter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
1 strike.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 32, Kenny Lofton.
Striding in once again, Kenny Lofton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, but called a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gallo is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second
Now
out.
batting, shortstop, Darnell Mason.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Darnell Mason. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. A solo shot here to left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him. One more. It's now a 5-0 game. Into the box now, Cooper Ross.
Number 10.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Kluber gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. 5 innings complete, and the lead is now 5-0. At the plate, Nick Solak. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Out.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And it's 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ariel Jurado enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Texas, number 37, Ariel Jurado.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Olson.
Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now the pitch. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 0-2. Popped him up. Chirinos over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, PJ Page.
Digging in once again, PJ Page. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The A's lead it 5-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Joey Gallo now. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One out, nobody on. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
At the plate, Danny Santana. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Allen.
The catcher, Austin Allen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Ramon Laureano will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First offering on its way. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Carter. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
The batter, the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
At the plate now, Kenny Lofton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Ready for another shot now, Darnell Mason. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the A's 6 and the Rangers nothing. Now batting, Todd Frazier. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Popped him up. Olsen is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Rangers.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Now at the plate, Hunter Cole. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up
So
next
you've
to
got to
the
figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. So striding forward now, Robinson Chirinos, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ross is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Cooper Ross. First pitch on its way. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now at the plate, Matt Olson. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. The pitch. Popped him up. Chirinos has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, DJ Hayes.
Stepping up to the plate, TJ Hayes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gallo is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They lead it 6-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Solak.
Nick Solak.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Elvis Andrus. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Reined in. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
The first baseman, number 6, Matt Duffy.
So striding in, Matt Duffy. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Oakland set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Tommy 22nd win as he struck out 13 in this one. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
First for the victorious Athletics. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rangers, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.